How speaking English changed my life. Welcome to English Listening Journey. There was a time when I thought learning English was just another school subject, something to pass exams, but not truly useful in my daily life. However, I couldn't have been more wrong. Learning English didn't just help me communicate, it completely changed my life, opening doors I never imagined possible. Here's my story. Struggling at the beginning. I still remember my first English lesson in school. The teacher asked us to introduce ourselves in English, but I could barely say my name. My pronunciation was terrible, and my classmates laughed when I made mistakes. It was embarrassing. Over time, I convinced myself that I wasn't good at English, and I avoided speaking as much as possible. For years, I stuck to textbooks and grammar exercises. I memorized vocabulary lists and practiced writing, but when it came to speaking, I froze. Words wouldn't come out naturally, and I felt like I would never improve. One day, my school hosted an event where students had to talk to foreign visitors. I panicked. When one of them asked me a simple question in English, my mind went blank. I mumbled something, and they smiled politely, but I knew I had failed. That moment made me realize that if I wanted to truly learn English, I had to change my approach. A new approach. I stopped treating English like just another subject and started treating it like a skill. Instead of memorizing words, I listened to how native speakers talked. I watched English movies with subtitles and repeated phrases out loud. I started reading books and mimicking the way words were used in sentences. Most importantly, I forced myself to speak, even when I was alone. I talked to myself about my day, described what I saw around me, and practiced conversations in my head. It felt strange at first, but over time, I noticed that words started coming to me more easily. A major breakthrough happened when I joined an online English speaking group. At first, I was too shy to talk, but after listening to others, I finally got the courage to say a few sentences. They weren't perfect, but no one laughed at me. Instead, they encouraged me to keep going. That support gave me confidence. Opportunities opened up. As my English improved, something incredible happened. New opportunities started appearing. I applied for a part-time job where English was required. At the interview, I was nervous, but I managed to answer the questions. A week later, I got the job. It was my first experience using English in a real-life situation, and it made me realize that I could actually communicate. Later, I met travelers who spoke English, and for the first time, I had real conversations. I learned about their cultures, their experiences, and even made new friends. English was no longer just a language. It became a bridge connecting me to the world. One of the biggest turning points came when I had the opportunity to study abroad. Without English, it wouldn't have been possible. I lived in a new country, met people from different backgrounds, and expanded my perspective. Learning English had not only given me confidence, but had completely changed the way I saw the world. Why speaking matters. Many people focus on grammar and writing, but hesitate to speak. I was one of them, but I learned that speaking is the key to real fluency. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. The more I spoke, the more natural it became. My fear of making mistakes slowly disappeared, and I started enjoying conversations in English. Speaking English gave me confidence in other areas of life too. I became more open to new experiences, more willing to take risks, and more determined to achieve my goals. It wasn't just about learning a language. It was about personal growth. Final thoughts. Keep going. If you're struggling to speak English, remember this. Mistakes are part of the journey. Don't let fear stop you. Surround yourself with English, speak as much as possible, and enjoy the process. The more you speak, the more confident you will become, and one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Learning English changed my life, and it can change yours too. Thank you for watching English Listening Journey. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Keep learning, keep improving, and see you in the next video.